Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy, El Genio. El Genio. That's Eugene in Spanish. Lord have mercy. Let her, let's get this going. Damn. It almost seems like every time that I get on this mic, like just a barrel of phlegm starts hitting the back. Starts coming through. I'm about to say some wild shit. But yeah. Welcome back to episode 8, man. Took like a bit of a month off, man. A lot of things happened during that month. So, your boy's back in the employment bracket. Just for the time being, you know what I'm saying? I got to make some money for the family. And, the music money was dwindling. So I had to get back on this 9 to 5 trail, but it's okay. It's actually a fun thing. I'm in the IT field, something that I like to do. And it's super chill. I might as well. Well, yeah. Let me not say that. But no, it's fun though. I'm glad to be back in here, and I'm glad to be back doing episode 8. Yeah. I forgot how dope this beat was. Shout out to shout out to myself. Let's start there first. For even having the courage to continue this podcast. This is again episode 8. I didn't think I was even gonna get this far, but I'm here, and we're gonna continue, keep rolling, keep rocking, keep making shit going for Gene's Pod. Let me hit this real quick. So yeah, that's happened. And not that I didn't take a break from music, no, but I kind of stepped back a little bit just because I kind of burnt myself out with the music. Not burnt myself out, but like I was doing a lot in a very, very, very short amount of time, and I kind of burned myself just a little bit. But I'm back in it. New videos dropping, new content dropping, new music dropping. So, hey. So let's fuck it. Let's get right into our first topic, man. The world has been kind of crazy lately, hasn't it? Yeah. We're having to deal with we give me a round of applause real quick, man. Just shout out to episode 8. Shout out to episode 8. Gotta get my round of applause real quick. But yeah. Haven't really I kind of spoke about it a little bit in previous episodes, but now it's actually come to it's gotten a little crazier in this in this country. We have yet again, America, at least a portion of it, has voted in a narcissist, voted him back in, and he has got a lot of these people fooled. A lot of these people think he's the second coming of Jesus, and I mean that's insane to me. But it just lets me know people don't read their Bibles. But yeah, it's crazy. We're literally in a tariff war with every country in the world. And I'm not paraphrasing. That's actually what's happening right now. Every country that hell, even other countries that don't make money, like a country that has penguins. Nothing but penguins. I am not bullshitting. And we tariff them. So yeah, we have just an idiot running the country again. And the fact that America has got this moron back into the country, back as the leader of the free world, is just insane to me. It just shows how much that I thought that Americans were a lot smarter than this. No, we like to get slapped in the face. We like to fuck around and find out, and we are fucking around and finding out. At least the ones who voted for this bullshit. The ones who kind of saw this happening are just like, fuck, we're dealing with this shit now. So now we have to navigate this for however long people decide to deal with this. My personal opinion, I don't see it. I personally don't see it staying that long. I don't think he's gonna last these 4 years. I could very well be wrong, but I don't see it. It does not. This shit that's going on in the country right now, you've seen the movies. You literally see the movies, and you know how this shit plays out. So I'm literally just a spectator now. I have some. I mean, I have some MAGA friends who. Hey, they're 10 tones down. They want to stay in it. You know, you go right ahead. It's not. I see the writings on the wall, and it's not going to look good. Just like this guy's first term didn't look good. First term, definitely not looking good. Second term, but again, man, you can't tell Americans nothing when they feel they've been slighted by the previous administration, which would be Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. You can't be upset at some of these people because there are a lot of people who supported Trump who just want their families not to struggle or not to have to deal with money issues, living issues, wages issues, employment issues. And they felt that they were being slighted by the previous administration. There's plenty of numbers and statistics that show otherwise, but you don't know everybody's situation, and I'm not going to sit there and speak on everybody's situation. So there's that. But yeah, we're literally in a tariff war with everybody in the country or everybody in the world. And all it's going to do is continue to affect the American people. The rich obviously don't care because they have money to be able to at least survive 4 years of this bullshit. But the majority of people in America don't. And a lot of them are the people who voted for this guy. Red state people, they're gonna get tariffed hard, and they're gonna feel it the most. They're already kind of feeling it now. And 4 years of this, man. Look, I'm glad I live in California because California is we can actually sustain as a country if we really wanted to, if push came to shove. But that would take a lot of I don't know. It would take a lot. It would take a lot. And knowing that California funds a lot of other states, I'm not sure. That it'd be tough. It would definitely be tough. But that's why I fucks with Gavin Newsom. I like him. Like him a lot. He don't give a shit about this punk ass president. He stands up to him all the time. And he just actually just threw a lawsuit at his ass with these goddamn tariffs because California, unfortunately, is the based off his words, is the number one purchaser from Canada, or excuse me, not Canada, from China. So we and actually we're the number one we're number one state in the whole country who purchases more, who has more goods coming in and out than any other state in the country, which, these tariffs could very well affect us a lot too, unfortunately. So I'm hoping that Gavin Newsom wins this lawsuit. It's kind of a far-fetched thing, or not far-fetched, but like it's a long shot. Hopefully, Gavin can prevail. This is just a bunch of bullshit, and it's just gonna get a lot worse. Lies are being told from this administration. It's literally like they're playing off of the ignorance of Americans. Unfortunately, there's a lot of ignorant Americans. When I say ignorant, I'm not calling you stupid. I'm using the actual definition of the word ignorant, meaning you don't know. You have no, and unfortunately, it sucks that word is such a negative connotation, but that word really just means you're not educated enough. You don't have enough education for a specific situation. And the fact that people really go off blind faith, and just, well, this guy's the president, or this guy makes money, or so he must know something. He must know more than than the people going against him. And you know what, man? If that's the way you want to continue to live your life, man, that's it's not a healthy one in my opinion. I like knowing what's gonna happen next in my life. I don't like to fucking sit there and have to guess and speculate. Well, blind faith, I got it. Nah, man. Absolutely not. I don't go against my own morals. I don't go against my own actual things that I care about. And the crazy thing is, it's a lot of like so-called Christians who backed this guy, and I try to, and I challenge most of these Christians who back this guy. I'm like, bro, what about him is Christian or Christ-like? I would like to know that. I would really like to know that. I remember I got into a debate with a MAGA supporter, extreme MAGA supporter, a couple months ago, who was very, very much just ignorant to the situation, and was spewing talking points that were easily debunked, but that they just didn't care because it fit their narrative, and and it sounded good to them. Hey, look, by all means, man, the Bible sounds good too all the time. That don't mean you need to follow it by verbatim. A lot of things in the Bible are lessons. Some of them are common sense, but most of it is just lessons. And if you don't understand the lessons as what they are, instead of like someone else, like a preacher, trying to interpret what these lessons are, then that's, hey man, you're going to fall into bullshit all the time, every single time. If you don't have a way to comprehend yourself, a way to be able to comprehend the Bible yourself and find your own language to it, because the Bible isn't, at least that how I've been able to navigate through it. It's not it's a playbook to being, a good person, but it's not like the end all be all. Like, you got to find certain things out of the Bible, just like anything else. When you're getting information, you got to find certain things that fits you and suits you, and be able to roll with that and understand it in your own way, not through somebody else's so-called prophetic ways. Yeah, kind of going off on a tangent, man, because that type of shit pisses me off. It really like makes me mad that people use the Bible or just religion, in mainly Christianity, to mask their hatred for shit, racism, just all out ignorance of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People be talking about, all I gotta do is pray and these sins will wash away. Nah, bro. If you actually read the Bible, that's not how that shit works. But people are very like, oh, well, it says that in the Bible, yeah, so we must go by that. No, there's so much nuance to that specific part of the Bible. That specific scripture is crazy. But if people just feel like they can fucking go out there and do some weird, crazy shit, and then, well, all I gotta do is repent tonight, and then sins are washed away, then you're an idiot. Point blank, period. You're a fucking idiot. And it's unfortunate we have a lot of those. This is why me and religion, or at least me and Christianity, definitely have our outs. I believe in God, but I don't believe in it the way that Christians like to teach it. I don't give a fuck what denomination you want to talk about. I don't like none of it. I read the Bible, or I take scriptures from the Bible for myself, and I apply it to my own life as the way that I understand it, not the way that somebody else tries to depict it for me. So yeah, we are in a tailspin over here in this country, and you know what? Fuck it, man. Fuck it. America needs a revamp anyway. You know what I'm saying? How about Tesla though? How about Tesla? Let's give a round of applause for Tesla. That's because I feel like being petty. Good old Tessie. There's a thing, about. It's crazy how all of a sudden, broke motherfuckers like billionaires. And I'm not saying that as far as like you don't want to, like, broke people don't want to be rich. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying broke motherfuckers wanting to be billionaires, wanting to feel like they can, like their money can make them, or their money is that they can do and say and move however the fuck they feel like just because they have money. Like they don't fucking bleed blood the same way. Like they're not fucking regular human beings the same way. They just happen to have a lot more money than the rest of us. But these motherfuckers walk shit pissed just like everybody else. And the unfortunate part is, like, now you got just regular broke ass motherfuckers. Well, yeah, I trying to act like billionaires and you broke. Like trying to move like an Elon Musk or talk like an Elon Musk, but you broke, and you don't know how to. All you doing is following a crowd, following this bullshit that's happening. Yeah, and it's crazy how this guy switched it up like that, man. Like, bro, motherfucker doing Hitler salutes and all that shit, man. That's and people are literally like, bro, like people are. It's insane how people can trick themselves into seeing something right in front of their face, but saying no, that's not it. Like, bro, people are now really saying, like, they'll have a blue pen in their hand and they'll call it red just because of someone else says that it's red. Someone that they feel that they trust said it's red, but they have a blue ass pen in their hand. That is how this administration has got people, man. They hook, line, and sinker, boy. And it was just one of those things where a lot of this MAGA fan base is based off hatred, based off racist shit, based off white folks wanting to take back a country that was never theirs and to begin with, and then trying to mask it as like this is as Christianity, or that this is what God would do, or this is how Jesus would do. Like, do y'all understand that Jesus was a whole ass immigrant, bro? Motherfucker was born in Jerusalem, supposedly. Where the fuck do you think that's at? That's, again, like, people just are stupid. Talking about I'm a God-fearing Christian, and illegal aliens, they don't belong in our country, and I'm saying that specific dialect for a reason. I'm speaking like that on purpose because it's most likely it's a lot of them, and it's oh my God, I've never actually ranted like this before on any of my podcasts because I guess I was trying to be cautious of people's feelings. Man, fuck them feelings, bro. Fuck them. I don't like this motherfucker. I don't like this fucking administration. I don't like the people he got in this bitch. And everything, like, and they're all fucking racist pieces of shit. And if you don't see that shit, man, I don't know what to tell you. Might be a racist piece of shit too. Leave it at that. Like, hey, look, if y'all get mad at me, look, y'all can call me. We can people, my friends. You can get on the call me, get on the phone. And I'll have this same conversation with you. I ain't gonna change up. I'm gonna be, what I'm saying, I'm still love you, but I'm gonna say the way that you're doing this is some fucked up shit, and you can't be a Christian watching this bullshit happen. You just can't. So yeah, damn, I went from Tesla and then right back to this shitty ass regime. I've been talking about this for like 15 minutes. Yeah, I had to get my shit off real quick about this because it was, I don't like. I'm not. I'm. Let me take that back. I am big on violence. I fought. I used to fight growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was in taekwondo, I was in boxing, so I used to have. I have my. I used to like put knuckles to face, putting feet to ass. Pause. But what they're doing to these Tesla dealerships, I think is fucked up. I don't actually have a problem with the cars. I like the cars. I'm actually a fan of the Tesla cars. And what they're doing to these cars is fucked up. I understand the reason why they're doing it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You got Nazi Elon Musk, doing sing hows and everybody saying, "Oh, I give my heart to you," knowing good and hell well what they looking at, but whatever, man. Whatever, bro. Y'all continue to get yourselves fired for fucking doing a sing howl. Try to mask it as something else. Y'all continue to get fired, get kicked out of your churches, get kicked out of public places, man, because you guys are fucking trying to literally call a blue pen red. That's not a sing howl. He was giving his heart out to people. He's done that before, and he did this. He's done this. He did that. He did that. Yeah. The whole thing, come on, guys. What are we doing here? And you guys are okay with it. We didn't do that. You got your fucking mind. Like, the thing is, if you're able to look at something and see it and then say it's something else, you are willing to manipulate anything just because you want to make your point. You want to make sure your point is right. You want to make sure you want to feel right. I'll say that. You want to feel like I'm right. Nah, bro, that's insane, and it's unfortunate how people want to sit there and do that. Yeah, that shit ain't godlike. That shit ain't Christian like. That's not within what I've been taught about. What you can actually read in the Bible. None of the stuff that's happening in this fucking regime is right. The motherfuckers, they let out fucking war plans, and then the guy with Pete Hegseth, big dumb fuck. It's not war plans. What are you talking about? Like, what the hell do you mean it's not war plans, bro? Like, what is the definition of a war plan then? Then they say no, it's not a war plan. It was just a what was it? I forget what it was. But I'm like, bro, what's the difference between a war and like and what you're saying? There's no difference. You guys are just playing semantics with people who don't know, who are stupid. I guess I don't want to call you stupid, but you're stupid, man. How you gonna sit there and play people like, oh, it's right. It wasn't war because we're not at war. Okay. Battle plans, strike plans. Excuse me, strike plans. Yeah, like there's a fucking difference. Like there's a fucking difference, bro. And you know what? More, man. If people can be this easily swayed off this stuff, man, how does America do this? Not, I see why Trump wants to be a dictator because he has a pocket full of people, a large pocket full of people who would just do what he says without question, without anything, without nothing. They will jump off a fucking bridge. Literally, they will without any. They won't even question. They won't even question why they're jumping. It's like, oh well, Trump said it, so fuck it, man. Yeah, whatever, man. My groceries gonna be paid. My gas, everything is gonna go up. It's gonna be great when Trump gets in. What happened to day one, guys? What happened to day one? Grocery prices will go up. Will go down. What happened to day one? Gas prices will go down. What happened to day one? Fucking stock markets will be booming. What happened to that? All that was an actual lie. Literally everything that bad. What happened to day one? Fucking illegal aliens would stop coming over the border, crossing the border. These are all lies. And the fact that he has a regime of supporters who would actually follow that shit who won't actually go do actual fucking nigga. Go read the news, my nigga. Stop listening to fucking Newsmax or whatever these shitty fucking outside propagandists want to do. Go fucking bro. You know what's crazy about this shit? Like though the government, they're all this own administration, they tell on themselves. They put it out there. It's on the government websites. It's on their websites, and we and yeah, as followers just will not go read. I don't think a lot of them can read. Yeah, that's me cracking a joke. So, yeah. but you know, I mean, this ain't godlike, and I know there's a lot of people who voted for this guy who know that they just don't want to be wrong. That's some narcissistic shit. Some narcissistic shit, bro. You don't want to be wrong. You want this piece of shit to be fucking to do everything that he has already lied about. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. All right, well I'm done with this with the orange piece of shit and his band of merry fags. Excuse me, band of merry. Yeah, if I get canceled, but I don't even care. I said it. I don't give a shit. Yeah, it's just all this is just showing is some white folks still like being racist. All right, and if I lose folks over this shit, fuck them. That means y'all don't care about me. It is what it is. So anywho, let's jump on to something funny. Disney, stop with the live action movies. Disney, stop with the live action movies. Dead ass, stop with these fucking live action movies. These fucking movies suck. No one wants to see these shits. No one. No one's even asking for them. Stop it. What was let me look, because I had this on my thing, but I didn't write down the list of. You know, I can go off the top of my head. I don't need to go for The Little Mermaid. Haven't watched it. Looks terrible. I'm not gonna watch it. Stop it. I get what you guys trying to do. I have no problem with Chloe Bailey being Ariel. That's not my thing. I don't care. It's a fictional character. Who's it with a fictional entity, a mermaid, bro? Mermaids could actually be fish, and we got it wrong both times. Excuse me. So it being a Caucasian woman or a black woman, who cares? Who gives a fuck? I don't care about that. I care about is the movie good? It doesn't look good to me. I had the displeasure of watching. Let me get right to it. Why I don't like the Disney live action movies is because I saw the Jungle Book, the very first one of the first ones that they started doing live action recreations of old cartoons. The Jungle Book. Yeah. No, I didn't. Who the fuck asked for this stuff? That's why I brought this up. Yeah, Jungle Book. And then oh my God, Aladdin. Who the Aladdin? And then you got Will Smith as the genie. Rest in peace to what's the name? I'm not editing this either. What's the man? Nanu. What's my man's name? Oh, Robin Williams. Rest in peace to Robin Williams. As the original genie. Man, I'm not saying that Will Smith isn't funny. I love Will Smith, but come on, man. It looked terrible. It doesn't look fun. Doesn't look and I'm pretty, and like most of these movies got crap ass reviews. How Disney keeps pumping these bad boys out, I don't know. And then like now, so they have the Mufasa? They have a whole live action about Mufasa and Scar, and it's literally on some like Disney just don't give a fuck about what they're trying to do. It's Mufasa versus a white lion. A white lion. So it's a yellow lion, Mufasa, played by, originally played by God damn, I can see his face right now. Sorry, I have terrible with remembering names on the fly. James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones was the original voice of Mufasa. He's a nigga for sure, black. Got it. Okay, cool. And then they bring in a white lion. I don't think I've ever seen a white lion before in captivity. If there's a white lion in the world, please present it. But a white lion versus a yellow, a darker hued lion voiced by a black man. What are we doing here? Like, if that's not blatant fucking black versus white type shit, what are we doing? Like, yeah, so no, I'm not watching that. That looks terrible. Didn't really care for the story of Mufasa. I don't think anybody really did. We just cared about Simba and Nala and Timon and Pumbaa. Hell, if y'all was gonna do a spinoff or at least something, do Timon and Pumbaa. They were funny. They actually they had a cartoon. They seemed a little more popular than Simba. Simba and Mufasa. Who the fuck asked for that? Yeah, who asked for the movie of Mufasa? I don't believe not a soul, not a singular soul. And then to make it about and make it look like it's, like I said, I haven't watched the movie. Don't plan on watching the movie. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I saw what I saw, the preview of it, and it's a white lion versus a darker hued lion, voiced by a black man. So y'all can goddamn, hit myself with a tooth. Oh wow, hit myself with a tooth with the mic. I hate this damn stand. But yeah. Always still playing the goddamn race card, bro. Always. Disney couldn't help it. They, you know what? We gotta fight for our for our black counterparts, man. Fuck all that shit, man. Make better movies. Kevin Feige, you suck. I don't like you. You make crap. You're tearing up Disney. You're tearing up Marvel. Tearing up fucking these Disney movies, these live action movies, they suck. They fucking suck. Do something else, please. For the love of God, do something else. I can't. Oh my God, I cannot stand another live action remake cartoon of a beloved cartoon movie that literally everybody in the world is okay with you not making a goddamn remake, especially a live action one. Who cares? Let it go. Let nostalgia be nostalgia. We don't need to keep seeing this dumb shit, man. It sucks. Man, I'm going over. Hey, episode 8's coming out with a bang because I'm just this may not be edited. I'm just gonna continue to let it fly, man. Let it fly. Yeah, I don't know how. If I can't. Disney, go back to man. What happened to like creating new stories? Like creating new. Why can't people just make, find new things to come with? Like the DreamWorks joints. I mean, they always hits out of the park to me. I love anything DreamWorks. Yeah, and I from what I know, they're a separate entity. And they're part of Disney, but they're a separate entity from like Feige and his weird obsession with shit movies. But yeah, no more live actions, Disney, please. No one cares. More DreamWorks movies though, a lot more. Hell, any more Minions movies? I be watching Minions with my daughter, and she's like a huge, like she loves Minions. She even like starts singing the intro, the Illumination. Yeah, we be doing that together. It's funny. But more entertaining stuff, man. God, just more entertaining stuff. I hate the fact that we gotta keep repeating old movies. If I want to rewatch Little Mermaid or Lion King, bro, I'll go grab a VHS, man. I'll go get a VHS, and I play it, man. I'll play it the old school way too. Go find a big ass tube TV and just play it. You know, feel nostalgia. Hell, might even get a bowl of cereal just to really like set the mood. Because it's those are what people want. Hey, digitally remaster some of these movies. Hell, that way some of the kids like my daughter, she'll be able to enjoy the picture. You know what I'm saying? It's the picture of the difference in picture, because VHS and HD and so on and so forth. They'll be able to have a better view of it. So anywho, that was my rant about Disney and live action movies, bro. I'm not a big fan. I always hated it. The live action is junk. Please continue. Just make better stories of your cartoon movies. DreamWorks, please, for the love of God, take over. Just take over anything from here on out. We love the CGI stuff. Love it. Please. Oh, I hope they do another Buzz Lightyear movie. That movie was dope. That spin-off right there was super sick. I hope they do another one. So, actually, I'm going to talk. There's a few things that I didn't really get off a couple weeks ago, and I don't want to bring this up. Well, actually, I'm gonna bring it up just for the fact of like it's prevalent in the black community, especially in the entertainment space. 2024, and I'm not saying like it's just. I'm not saying that 2024 was the catalyst, because we've always had black entertainers kind of going at each other. But 2024, and we can start with Cat Williams, was one of those things where they opened a door for people to be like real, I guess, messy about how they go about disliking other fellow creators, which obviously happen to be black. The Jess Hilarious and Lauren. What's old girl? I don't want to mess her up last name. Lauren. This part might get for sure get edited out. What's that girl's name? Lauren. Breakfast Club. What's her name? Lauren LaRosa. Lauren LaRosa. So, Jess Hilarious and Lauren LaRosa had like a little bit of a tiff a couple weeks ago. And it was more so like I guess when you look at the whole picture, it seemed like someone in the Breakfast Club, like someone, maybe a producer or a higher up, was inadvertently pitting Lauren and Jess against each other. And you can kind of see it before it actually came to a head, but it looked like that was like part of content. If the way I look at it, it looked like for a couple of months, because basically it. So Jess Hilarious, so let's start from the beginning. So, Jess Hilarious replaced what's that girl's name? Angela Yee. Jess Hilarious replaced Angela Yee. She officially had got the job because they were doing auditions. They were having different people audition for the job during the pandemic, while Angela Yee had started her own podcast and her own syndicate and all that stuff. And they had a lot of different ladies come through to be to kind of fill her spot. And Jess Hilarious with Jess with the Mess. She obviously did great, especially with Jess with the Mess. Even I listen to some of that stuff sometimes because she's hilarious. Regardless of what Corey Harcum thinks, Jess Hilarious is funny. And she's intelligent. She's bright. Like and she has she's very entertaining. especially when she does just with the mess. Like that's it's a great segment. And then they had a Lauren LaRosa, and she is more. Real quick, Jess Hilarious. She's more of a one of she's a social media content creator, a comedian. She comes from that background, and so radio never was something that she had, at least that I've seen. Radio wasn't something that she was doing. Lauren LaRosa looks like she had kind of like she's. Let me just let's get this. And I'm just gonna Lauren LaRosa. I'm just gonna kind of Wikipedia like her accolades. If she even she doesn't even have Wikipedia. Okay, so Lauren LaRosa does have a background in journalism. She's worked for BET, Fox, TMZ, Power 106, and now she's on the Breakfast Club, or Power 105.1. Wait, that's a Breakfast Club thing? They call it their Power 2? I didn't know that. Anyway, so she has a background in radio, a background in broadcasting, a background in journalism. She's more on the professional end. And so Jess Hilarious had went on leave because she was, she having a child. Lauren LaRosa, she, filled in. And apparently Lauren and Jess, we're talking and so on and so forth, behind closed doors of like, once Jess comes back, that there was going to be a, Jess does her thing and Lauren does her thing. But apparently it wasn't coming off that way when they did episodes. And so, hey, me personally, I think that producers were doing that on purpose and pitting them against each other on purpose to make content. That's my personal belief. I actually, I think Charlamagne and DJ Envy were a part of that. They claim, they don't know nothing about it. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know it either. So I'm not going to put that on them. But I do feel like there was some purposeful, written in stuff that put these two young women against each other. So it actually came to a head a couple weeks ago, where Jess, again, Jess is from Baltimore, and I already know Baltimore folks is like, they don't give a fuck about nothing. If they having an issue with something, nigga, they gonna voice it. It is what it is. They gonna voice it, bro. And however the fuck they gonna voice it, they gonna voice it, and then they gonna let it go. And that once it's out there, it's out there. Don't care what it is. They gonna they'll take the repercussions. So Jess has done, in the past, she goes to she's a social media baby. So she went to social media and she went out there, and bashing her coworkers. Straight up bashing coworkers. You can't even like nigga saying some just crazy shit like. That would and to anybody else, man, if they weren't family or if they weren't close, anybody else, you would get cut off. But they're a close knit family, and it came to a head, and Jess she made valid points. Like she was like, asking producers and this shit like that, what's going on? Am I here? And am I still a part of the show? Or is Lauren, is she gonna, is she going to be not here? You know what I'm saying? Is she just gonna be the producer? Like what? So there was just confusion of like what was supposed to happen with those two young ladies' roles. And, obviously there was no clear direction. Came to a head, Jess got pissed off, rightfully so, but didn't do it in the correct way. Didn't do it in a grown manner. You know what I'm saying? Didn't do it in a professional manner. And I know Jess she kind of prides herself on being professional, but hey, you gotta take responsibility for when you fuck up. And she fucked up. She could have came at that situation a lot different, a lot less messy. People wouldn't the whole world does not need to know your grievances about people you work with. unless it's like super foul. Like, but this situation wasn't foul. It was foul, but it wasn't to the point of where you have to out everybody, talk shit about everybody, and those people that you talk shit about are just left stunned and like, yo, taken aback. How come you just didn't talk to us? So that's what happened. And Jess got confronted, as she should have, got confronted, and got confronted by DJ Envy and Charlemagne, and then when her and Lauren got on there, it got a little heated, but they came to a final understanding, and it is that you can't, like, these are two really really two young ladies who have like a lot of, like, they're what's the word I'm looking for? Very strong women, very strong personalities. There you go. Strong personalities. So that's gonna clash, bro. If somebody say something to two strong personalities coming at each other, one, and especially one being negative, they're gonna clash. It's gonna come to a head. So that's what it came to a head, and they had more entertainment. That was the topic of the week, man. Two black women coming at each other off of a silly misunderstanding. And that seems to be content all the time. Like, black folks going against black folks is like crazy content all the fucking time. And I be wondering, like, why? Like, nigga, why, bro? Why must we must we take to social media or take to large platforms just to air out grievances that you haven't even aired out with the person you're having an issue with? And I don't mean to blame Cat Williams for this, but I believe he was a catalyst for people, or for black entertainers to kind of bash other black entertainers. Like, nigga, this is all we doing is showing crabs in the barrel mentality again. Like we tend to always seem to do. It's fucking annoying. It really is. And I can't understand for the life of me why we can't seem to do some of this shit behind closed doors. It just doesn't happen with other races. At least I don't see it, and I know maybe I'm not hip to their algorithms or whatever the case, but I don't see it, man. I don't see a lot of white folks going on, a lot of white folks like tearing each other down, unless you in politics, and that's different. But I don't see white entertainers doing that to each other. Not to this degree, not to where it's like it's constant entertainment. I just don't see that. And goddamn, some shout out to Deontay Kyle, who's actually been a really really large voice in a lot of this stuff right here. And I'm not, I'm just kind of piggybacking off what he's said about some of this stuff. I'm not mean when I say piggybacking, I'm like, he was talking about this, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is something that like I kind of wanted to bring up as well, just on with my perspective here. But again, shout out to Deontay Kyle for pointing out this type of stuff. And it's not just him. There's plenty of other creators who do that. But yeah, we gotta stop this type of shit, man. Corey Holcomb, bro. Leave this girl. Leave Jess alone, bro. Leave it. Let her go. I don't know what your issue is with fighting females, my nigga, but like verbally fighting females. Let that shit go, bro. Yeah, I know you have a bad. You've had bad. Kind of segue in here, but I know, bro, you have had bad, and I'm not saying that it's all your fault. I know you've had bad situations with women, but you gotta stop. Like, nigga, it looks weird when you constantly going at a female, at like, nigga, every podcast that I listen to, that's why I kind of had to stop, bro. It's like you going at black women all the time. And whether you help them or help somehow or not, but nigga, your negativity is louder than your positivity with these women. And then and then you can't wait to head on your brother, like always calling them niggas gay. What? What is wrong with you, bro? First of all, how do you know all these niggas is gay? Secondly, why do you care that they're gay? Thirdly, nigga, if they don't openly say it, why does it bother you that they don't openly say that they're gay? Nigga, they want to keep their shits private, bro. I just think that's weird how you all, and then how you always, you seem to know, oh, well, that nigga's gay because he does yada, 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 yada. That's just insane to me, dog. That just lets me, like, to me personally, I'm a nigga, you have a more of an insider than more insight about gay mannerisms than than you're leading on to. That's just my opinion. I'm just tired of us tearing each other down, bro. Especially on these larger platforms. Fucking stop it. It's fucking weird. It really is weird. It's weird as shit. And look, I'm not tearing nobody down there. I'm just pointing out the obvious, bro. Pointing it out. It's dumb to have to keep doing this. I have to keep talking about it, man. I have to keep talking about it. And I think I will continue to. Like, I ain't scared of nobody. I'm not scared of these larger platforms. I'm not. I'm just gonna say what I say now. Because this shit needs to be said. And niggas is tired of that shit, dog. Niggas just be tired of the self-hate. The black folks want to elevate. If we want to elevate, my nigga, we got to stop the self-hate. We got to get rid of that shit. And the only way we're going to do it, bro, is the people that we look up to. We got to, the rich black folks who've made it, who still want to come out here and talk shit about other black folks. Nigga, stop it. Y'all made it. We made it. You niggas made it. There's no need to tear somebody else down. Let the shit go. It's okay. It's okay to see other black people win. It's okay to see other black people that you don't like. Let them win, nigga. Who cares? They ain't, as long as they're not hurting nobody, not killing nobody, not doing nothing nefarious, leave them niggas alone. Nah, I have no problem with pointing out fuck shit, but point out the fuck shit. Don't just make up scenarios and say, well, I think, or somebody told me that. Like, nigga, you sound weird. You sound weird as fuck. Celebrate, congratulate, or shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's just it. Man, I'm having fun in episode 8, man. I don't know why I was holding back so much, dog. I don't know. I think I had too many. I guess I felt like I cared too much about certain people, about people's feelings. Ain't no certain, just people's feelings in general. In my daily life now, I don't care, and so in my content shit, I should also not give a fuck. And so yes, I have come to that conclusion where I don't care, and it makes it easier for me, especially when it comes to the editing. I just say fuck it. Let it ride, big dog. Let it ride, because this is how I truly feel. It's how I'm going to continue to voice my real opinions about shit. So yeah, let's get into some sports real quick. This is episode 8, man. Episode 8. We're about to be an hour into episode 8. Yeah, I usually go 2 hours, but I don't think I have a lot of content for 2 hours, so we'll see. We'll see. That whole, the whole orange guy and Elon bullshit, I was fairly passionate about. And I still am. I'm probably still gonna talk shit about them too as we continue with these episodes. Fuck them. Shout out Jasmine Crockett. Shorty. I hope you continue to be a beacon of light, because to me, you are doing great work. So shout out to Jasmine Crockett. Continue being this fiery soul that you are. Continue to lead black folks into a better position. I see what you're trying to do, and yeah, I appreciate you. My family for sure appreciate you. My family loves you. And I know there's a lot of other black folks who love you too. Continue that fight. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Continue that fight. There's a lot, you have Hey, look, black women have some of the biggest shoulders. Continue to fight, love. All right, man. So let's get into some fucking sports. So now we are in. Well, we have two more games to play, two more playing games, but we're pretty much into the playoff season. My sorry ass Bulls just lost today. Of course, in regular Bulls fashion, soon as rubber hits the road, they fold like cheap suits. So yep, Bulls folded like a cheap fucking suit. We're down by 20 by the half, 24 by the half, and end up losing their play-in game. They were the 9th seed, and they lost to the Miami Heat, the Jimmy Butler-less Miami Heat. They lost to today in glorious fashion. So the Heat will play the Hawks, who the Hawks lost to. Hawks lost yesterday to, who did they lose to? I forgot. I watched that game a little bit too. Let's check that out. It was ESPN. Oh, shit. Who are the Hawks? Oh, Hawks lost to the Magic yesterday. Orlando Magic. Yeah. Magic are going to the playoffs for the second year. Shout out Paolo Banchero. I don't think Orlando. They're gonna. I mean, it's playing teams, bro. Atlanta looks good, but they're gonna. I think they're gonna go down in the first round. Yeah, Trae Young, man. You gonna have to find another team, big dog. Find another team, man. That Hawks team is shit. Y'all never built for anything. You guys are building around. I like Trae Young, but he's too small. He's a liability on defense. You can bully him, especially if you have a larger guard. You can just beat him up. Trey's good. Don't get me wrong. Hell of a shooter. Hell of a player. Just not. I don't think he's good enough to take a team anywhere. It is what it is, man. It's no hate. It's no shade. It's no diss. That's just the truth. And so yeah, shout out to the Hawks. But yeah. Y'all going home tomorrow. You're going home tomorrow. You're going home. And the Miami Heat, hats off to you, man. I love Bam Adebayo, love Tyler Hero. But yeah, y'all going home too. First round, you're going home. Yeah, and then Jimmy Butler. Play in Jimmy. They play he's now on the Warriors. They played the Grizzlies yesterday. It was a really good game. I watched the whole game. Really, really good game. I definitely don't think the Warriors are gonna go anywhere. They landed the 7th seed. They have to play the Rockets. I think they will beat the Rockets. I actually do think that they'll beat the Rockets. The Rockets are still young, although they have a great coach. The Rockets are still young, and there's too much veteran presence on the Warriors. Like I said, you got Jimmy Butler. All you got to do is lock down. What's that boy's name? That young kid's name, man. For the Rockets, hey, look, I said I done kind of stepped away from basketball a little bit just because of shit. I hate the politics that come with it. Anyway, I can't think of the boy's name. They got a nice core of young kids. Where the fuck is the damn Jalen Green, Jeff Green? They got some. They got a decent squad up there. Steven Adams. Yeah, they have a. That's right. They got Fred VanVleet. Okay, Whitmore too. Oh shit, yeah. You know what? I'll take that back. They actually might. I'll say this: the Warriors got their work cut out for them. they're a decent squad, a really decent squad. That's why no wonder why they're number 2 in the yeah, in the Western Conference Finals. Decent squad, a young squad. Yeah, and a fairly defensive squad. I don't know, man. Playoff Jimmy gonna have to be playoff. He gonna have to drop 40 every game, or at least close to. And I saw Steph was hurt yesterday. It looked like he re-injured his thumb, because he wasn't shooting very well yesterday. Which is kind of Steph's MO when it comes to the playoffs. I don't know. Steph has had good playoff series. None great though. He's had one great playoff series, and that was when he got the. That's when he won the Finals MVP. Like, he balled during that shit. He motherfucker balled during the finals when they beat Celtics. That right there was prime time. Like, everything you got. Steph Curry. That was the greatest of Steph Curry. And that, you know what I'm saying? That was the best he'll ever be. Like I said, Steph Curry is one of the greatest point guards of all time. He is the greatest shooter of all time. That's not even he's taken that title a long time ago. He is the actual greatest shooter of all time. But his size, his position, just doesn't dictate the game like it used to when it was him and the Splash Brothers, when they was like just dominating. It was just, yeah, Steph was just a dominant force. But even then, he needed a Batman. He needed a Robin and a motherfucking Nightwing. Hell, he needed a whole Justice League squad in order to really get that hardware, get them chips. You know, because he's a game changer, but can be stopped, because he's at one point, I can't say he was a one-trick pony, but you stop him from hitting them threes, you stop a large majority of his game, in which he ended up developing. Obviously, I mean, handles, his assist game is crazy, and that little floater, that little teardrop, he's definitely perfected. Yeah, that right there. I just honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really wish Steph would have developed like a dynamic mid-range game, because he's such a great shooter. I just think him being a mid-range shooter, like, out of nowhere would have been. I think then right there would have been the game changer. He would have been unstoppable then, because you can't barely guard him. Like, the nigga has fucking, like, his stamina is crazy. There were some things that I was watching yesterday. Rip Hamilton to me was one of the best off ball guards. Saying that is insane. Just the words together. But off the ball, they can. When I say that, I mean you can move without the ball. Like, and they're really, really good at finding their spots when someone passes. It gives them assists and pop there. And Rip Hamilton was really good. He was definitely he was good at the mid range. That was before the 3-point was like really, really prevalent. But yeah, and so Steph Curry has perfected it, but beyond the mid range. He's the 3-point shot. But I really, just my opinion, I really, really wish he would have developed that mid range game. Man, just it'd have been so, man. He would have been then mid range game, and have like somebody who a really good facilitator, like, you know. Draymond Green he's actually one of the best facilitators, but he's slow. So I don't know. Hell, if he had, and so is Jimmy. Jimmy Butler's a hell of a facilitator, but he's faster. And he can get his own shot too. I just think, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This is more just opinion than anything. I'm not saying this is what should have happened or anything like that. But anyway, let's get back to the plans. Sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent there. So yeah, they got the Warriors playing the Rockets. I have the Warriors winning that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go through the whole playoff brackets now. Where's the bracket? Where the fuck is the bracket? All right, cool. So, start with the Western Conference first. So the Thunder, who was the number one seed in the West, I think they're the number one seed of the in the NBA. But they were definitely the number one seed in the West. They have yet to determine the winner of who they're going to be playing, and that'll be the Mavs and the Grizzlies tomorrow. Yeah, so the Mavericks and the Grizzlies play tomorrow for the final 8th seed, and that will be who's playing the Thunder. Thunder has, in my opinion, the MVP of the league, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And I'm pretty sure he should win that. He should win that over Jokic. And then you have the Nuggets and the Clippers. I got the Nuggets winning that. Because I don't think Kawhi is going to stay healthy. He has yet to be healthy during a full playoff series since he's been a Clipper, which is fucking wild. He's been a Clipper for 4 years, 5 years, almost 5 years. It's insane to me, but it is what it is, man. And then you have the Lakers and the Timberwolves. I got the Lakers winning that one. And then you have the Rockets and the Warriors. Like I said, I have the before I named everybody was on that team, that's a toss-up for me. And I like Ime Udoka as a coach for the Rockets. So I don't know. I think the young legs could very well prevail. But again, Steve Kerr being the great coach that he is, and then you guys having the Warriors having the veteran players that they do. And they're kind of big three with Green, Butler, and Curry. You always got with that type of greatness. You more than have a puncher's shot. You have a large chance. All right, so that's the West Coast, and then let's get to the East Coast. Fucking Bulls. Motherfuckers. Anyway, so Cavs, they're the number one seed in the East. They're still waiting for who they're going to play as the that would be the 8th seed, and that's going to be out of the Hawks and the Heat. I got the Heat winning that one. So I believe the Cavs and the Heat will play. I believe the Cavs are going to smack them niggas off the planet. It's going to be fucking 4-1. And then after that, they got the Pacers and the Bucks. I got the Bucks taking that one. Then you got the Knicks and the Pistons. That's a toss-up for me. Definitely a toss-up. We'll see, but we'll see. Tibbs is Tibbs, the coach. And he's gone to Eastern Conference playoff or Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference Finals. He hasn't gone to the finals, but has he gone to the finals? Has Tibbs gone to the finals? No, only gone to the Eastern Conference Finals. Or no, I'm sorry. Well, as a assistants coach, he's won a chip with the Celtics. But yeah, Tibbs has never been to the finals as a head coach. So. That's a toss of the Knicks and the Pistons. That's an old rivalry too. That's gonna be a great series. And then you got the Celtics and the Magic. I got the Celtics sweeping the Magic. Yeah, I don't see the Magic having any burn in that series at all. But shout out to the Magic for making to the playoffs 2 years in a row. Magic have been fairly irrelevant since 2010. Shout out Ray Froston. Skip to my Lou, if you will. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, if I keep hitting this damn thing and smacking my goddamn lip, bro, I'm about to be pissed off. Man, all right. So look, we're gonna cut this because I don't really have anything else to really talk about at the moment, and I don't want to just start saying shit because it can get real ugly real fast. And I'd rather save a lot of my shit talking for next episodes, newer episodes, bigger episodes. I'm gonna start getting guests on this bad boy, people that I know, people that I fucks with. Excuse me. And we'll start growing this page, man. Start getting this thing. So look, today is Wednesday, and I want to start making actual days, like 3 and 4 days out the week, to do this. And I'm probably gonna be like the late night guy, the late night live guy, just because I work during the day now, and then I chill with my daughter, and then I go to the gym, and that's usually my day. Throughout the week, and then on the weekends, it's full time dad mode. At least I try to be. So yeah. So we're gonna try to do this at least 3 times out the week, so we can start building more of a rapport with everybody, start getting more of a fan base, start getting right into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you again. This is episode 8. Real quick, shout out to No Pressure Records. Shout out to DJ Trey Sway. He just dropped his album. Shout out to CM McDuffie, about to drop his album. Oh yeah, hey, fuck yeah. I am performing at the LA County Fair May 10th. Yay! Where the hand claps? Nigga. Yeah, man. Your boy. Look, that's a bucket list thing for me, bro. I'm from, what I'm saying, I'm from California. Born in LA, raised in IE. But I've always gone to the LA County Fair, all throughout my life. And I always seen performances up there, never thought that I would be up there. Never even, thought to even want to perform there. But I got a great opportunity. A homie put me in there. Shout out to Noah James, my nigga. Like, always, bro, this nigga always put me in position to win. So shout out to you, my brother. Thank you again for, Judah One. Shout out to you, bro, for putting me on the actual show. So yeah. May 10th, I will be at the LA County Fair, man. I think I go on at like 5 at a great time, man. So y'all get to see your boy and a good set, man. Look, but my set list has been kind of crazy lately, dog. I've been way more intentional about like the songs that I want to perform and how I want to perform them, and I want people to really, really feel the music, like not just listen to it, but like understand where it comes from, understand why I do these songs, understand just my whole reasoning for being an artist. So yeah, I'm excited. Ooh, and oh man, see, I haven't performed in front of like an all ages crowd in a long time, man. I used to hate that shit. Dead ass. I used to fucking hate that shit. But I understand it way more now. Because connecting with the youth is a lot more important to me now than it ever has been. So yeah, I'm excited to do this LA County Fair show on May 10th. So y'all definitely come pull up. And yeah, I will continue to have these conversations throughout the week. Hell, I might even pop. Wait, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, fuck it, man. Let's get this. Let's do episode 9 tomorrow, man. Fuck it. Let's do episode 9. Yeah, put the hands in the air. I'm not going to the gym tomorrow. Tomorrow's my off day. Hell, my daughter might even come here and pop in on you real quick. So yeah, let's do episode 9 tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'll do the thumbnail and all that good shit, man. So, but tonight, man, we gonna end it off. We did an hour and 16 hour, you know what I'm saying, hour 16 minutes. I'm happy for this. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So, episode 8. It's your boy Eugene here. This is Gene's Pie. You see my boy back there sitting on my daughter's fucking tray, food tray. You know, we back. We back. See, I hate this thing, man, bro. I gotta hit it like 3 times. I don't want to have to hit it 3 times. Maybe I do want to hit it 3 times. Oh, man. Peace.